I just want to make a quick video on my new record collection. I'm so excited to share this. So the first record I have, or at least the first one I got, I bought off of I guess like a what would you call it, like a thrift store online, like a used record store online. And this is UB40. I really love UB40 because of the decades that they sang in, the 80s and the 90s, which are some of my favorite. This record I purchased specifically because it has Red Red Wine, which is my favorite song of theirs, probably by far, even more than the remake of the Elvis song. I love the Doors. They're also a classic rock band that I think everyone should have. It's like a staple for records. This was actually made in the year, I'm sure 1970, 1980. But anyways, this is the record 13. I really like this one because it has Light My Fire. I really like Light My Fire and The Unknown Soldier. Definitely, I'll leave a link below in the description box of my favorite songs of each album because, you know, the videos are also really great. You should definitely check them out. Okay, so on to my next two albums that I got together. Tame Impala, Currents. I had to get this on album, on record, the whole album, because you have to enjoy, I feel, all the music in order to buy the full album, and I love every single song on here. I don't know about other people, but I can listen to this entire record and I love every single song of it. Every single song on here. I would have to say that, oh, this is so hard. Let It Happen is definitely one of the first I listened to, but I would have to say Yes, I'm Changing is my favorite out of all the songs, which is really hard to pick one, but I would have to say Yes, I'm Changing, definitely. And the next album that I bought with that one, along with that one, is Beach House, Cherry Depression. I love this album. Same with Tame Impala. I had the same exact feeling about this album. It is amazing. I love the entire album. I love every song on here, but I know a lot of people like Space Song, which I like as well. It's like one of the top 3. But I feel like Wildflower too. PPP is really good. So I guess I'll choose that one as my favorite for this one, and I'll leave it in the link down below so you guys can check it out. And, you know, maybe find a new artist that you like. So let's talk about the next album I purchased. All these are going to be in chronological order, obviously, if I haven't already stated that. This album, I left it in the original sleeve because it is, it's not a but yeah, this is a smaller record, and it's Paris, but it's the acoustic album. Only 250 of these were sold, and when I found out that they were selling it, I had to get my hands on it, so your girl went on eBay, basically. I went on eBay, and I bought this for, let me not say what price. It was pretty expensive because there was only one that I could find on the entire site, let alone the entire internet, so, yeah, I spent a lot of money for this, but in my heart it was so worth it. I really wanted to start my record collection off strong, you know, with a bang, you know, go big, go home. So I got this because this was literally the album of my life at the time. Like, I still can listen to this and it brings so many memories, and I love every single song on here. Mind Over Matter is probably my favorite on here. This album is a little bit emotional for me though too, because, you know, acoustic. But yeah, I was going through a lot, and it means so much to me having this. It is definitely one of my prized possessions and definitely my most expensive record out of all these, for sure. Okay, so next, what I purchased, had to purchase this because I love the Killers, saw them in concert, not too long after purchasing this record. This is their first album, Hot Fuse. Yeah, it's Killers, amazing band, always in my heart. This was literally one of my favorite, bands since a child. So I definitely thought I had to get one of their albums. Hot Fuse at the time when I was looking for it was very difficult to find because of the timing of the album and not, records weren't in anymore at the time. So finally they did a repressing. They did a whole new, I guess, collection of pressings recently, and so I got it for a pretty good price. So my favorite song out of this album, definitely Mr. Brightside. I mean, you can't go wrong with Mr. Brightside. It's my favorite song of theirs probably ever because it was the song that they would play on the radio all the time when I was a child, and it was definitely the song that I heard first of theirs. Okay, let's get on to the next album that I purchased. This is Flume Skin album. Let me tell you how much this album affected me at the time of its release. It was definitely on replay. In my car, in my house, on my phone, everywhere I would go, I would listen to Flume because he has such a unique sound. He DJs in such a different style. If you don't know, he's from Australia, and I'm really into DJs and artists from Australia. Not particularly in this moment, but in general, they have a whole nother, style of EDM there, I guess you could say. And yes, please check him out if you're into EDM, and definitely, futuristic EDM, I would say, because he does do things pretty different from normal EDM artists. He's one of the only artists that I've personally heard that mixes rap and EDM so well. It is so pleasing to the ears. I don't know how better to explain it other than pleasing to the ears. And so for this one, like water, definitely. That didn't take very long because I do love every song on here. Flume and Chet Faker collab. This album is, yeah, I definitely had to get it. You can see that I have a lot of Flume. Actually, I have the most out of any artist Flume. Flume and Chet Faker collab is so amazing because I love both artists, and when I found out they collabed, I had to get on that, and I had to purchase it. The story behind this one is really great. I actually should have shown you guys some the gatefolds and stuff, but I'm sure you could see it online. So, sorry about that. But they actually recorded this together. They spent some time together in certain cities in Australia, just I guess driving, and they created this album. This song is Not About a Girl is my favorite off of here. It's really good. You definitely should check them out because their collab is amazing, and I hope there's more in the future. And last but not least, Hyper Real is on this album. I had to get my hands on it. This is the Skin Companion EP 2 by Flume as well, and the artwork is amazing. When you look at the videos and the artwork for Flume's Skin album and the Skin Companion, you're gonna die. They're so good, so well thought of, such amazing graphics. My favorite song off this album is definitely Hyper Real. There are a few other great ones, such as the Weeknd song featuring Moses Sumney, which is really good. And so, I guess that wraps it up. That's my last album that I bought, and I hope you guys enjoyed that. It was so much fun filming. It was definitely a headache because I'm not really good with the camera game. I'm not by any means great at filming, and my camera definitely sucks and I need to get a better one. So I hope this has inspired even one person to start a record collection, any collection in general. I love music, so that's why I got records to start a great collection. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that. I hope I inspire some people out there to start a record collection, because they are really great to listen to. It's a whole nother experience listening to a record than it is to your phone or, you know, through a Bluetooth speaker. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!